Hello all, how are you? I'm just walking home at 3 in the morning, and because of this I thought I might do a live stream video talking about ancient civilizations and how they affect me in my life. So yeah, I guess it's not so clean, this lens. I have to wash it off or something. I'll try my best in a minute. I was even thinking about turning this around so I didn't have to look in my face. Hello, thank you for joining. So these ancient civilization videos I've been doing up until now have really been coming to a peak, haven't they? Because now we've got people out there in the Richat, right? In the Richat, checking out everything. We're gonna find out. Wow, where are we? Wow, we're on Dunhua Road. Okay, I gotta go this way. Thank you for dropping by. So it's been a good night. And now I'm celebrating because we've got people in the Richat Structure. There, taxi wants to pick me up, right? He's like, oh, I'll pick you up. No, I don't have time for that shit. Sorry, I don't need a taxi. I'm walking. I'm crossing the street right here. Okay, so we got some great news. Lots of good news out there with our representatives in the Richat. Hopefully we get some evidence. I know it's not going to be so easy because when the people land, they're going to be stuck with no drones, no LiDAR. This is Taipei Arena right here. Taipei Arena is off. Got something going on up there, some kind of a glimmer. Anyways, so we've got people down on the ground in the Richat Structure, and even though I'm not there myself, I'm pretty happy. I'm celebrating. I even got myself an IPA. I'm having a drink for the future of knowledge for humanity, because I really believe this is going to start something here. You know, the whole ancient civilization thing just didn't make sense. We didn't really know about the Sphinx. We didn't really know about what Göbekli Tepe meant, but we do know that ancient civilizations in the Sahara Desert must be damn old, right? Thank you for joining, by the way. I'm not sure if it's the same person who joined earlier, but I think it might be a different person because there was a 0 for a while. And I do thank you for your thumbs up. And I'm here to answer questions in the middle of the night in Taipei. It's actually 3 in the morning. And I got stuck. I'm coming from work, okay? I've got my stuff here. You can actually take that and look it up for yourself if I don't spill stuff all over me. I'm on my way home. I'm walking. I'm not that far. But what I will do, though, is I'll slow down so you can see my face. And I am listening, but I don't think I'm going to get any chats or anything else. Wow, some interesting evening for me tonight personally as well, because I was just working since 7 p.m. And after I finished my job, I started chatting with the boss, and that was a great evening. He bought me dinner. So we're just outside the Taipei Arena right now. Taipei Arena is the small one, and the big one is getting built as we speak. I'm having that celebratory beer I mentioned in regard for our man down on the ground at the Richat Structure, looking at the ancient civilization himself. We got some people walking past. I'm just happy to be here in the middle of the night, enjoying the night sounds and the night weather. It's kind of sprinkly. It's raining a little bit. You can see the wet ground. There's my notebook, which I had this evening. Good news from Michelle Chen. She just told me that we've got people on the ground in the Richat Structure And it's going to be great. And I believe that, by the way, I should say this now. I believe that Jimmy from Bright Insight technically owes somebody $1,000 as promised. Where's that money? Yeah, I'm tearing up a little bit. It's not because I'm crying. It's because it's freaking wet outside. I'm going to wash this off. Where's that thing at? Where is that? What's going on here? Where's my... Oh, there we go. Right? Is that me? Okay. Let's try that. So, 3 in the morning in Taipei. No questions? No comments? Look, my channel is on the brinks, bros. My channel's going down. I don't have any more material for you. It's all about whether or not we can get some megalithic structures out there in the Richat. I looked. I found stuff. I found megalithic structures. But now it's in the hands of other people at this point. So I wish that I could say that I could keep going with my channel here, but I don't see it happening. I'm ready to change it up. I'm ready to do a whole different type of video. It's just too much. I've been trying and trying, you know. I've been trying for a long time to get my videos making me money, making them work, but I don't know. I don't know how much more time I've got to do that. I'll do one more thing. I wanted to talk about some different megalithic structures, and I hope that you can give me your feedback on that. So, oh hey, a third person. Thank you for coming and thanks for your thumbs up. It would be appreciated if you could give me that thumbs up. And welcome to Taipei. This is Taipei, 3 in the morning. I'm over here at the Taipei Arena. They say in Chinese, the Xiaojudan, the small egg, the small giant egg. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you. I'm not sure who gave it to me. If you want to give me a quick shout out and type your name. I'm just having a quick drink in celebration of YouTubers landing in the Richat, and we're going to check it out. We'll see what he can come up with. We're not going to hold our breath for everything. It's kind of tough. But I do believe that if you go next to the castle, there's an ancient structure there that needs to be checked out. It's right next to the castle. Right next to the castle. That's the first place. And then after that, I would say go to the corner of the eye and check out those canals that I located in my other videos. If that's what you're here for. If you're not here for that, all I can say is ask some questions and tell me how I can help you or what you need to know. We have no chats as of yet, but I'm still having this drink and it's quite full. I'm just outside my house near the Xiaojudan Taipei Arena. And I'm just, it's a safe city. It's a great city. I love Taipei. Some people ask me if I'm ever going to go home. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder about that myself. It's a nice rainy evening. It's a romantic city, if you ask me. It's very romantic. Taipei Xiaojudan. It means the Taipei Arena. And it's right here. And by the way, I did see some major figures here in the past. I mean, it might not have been for anything really important, but they were real celebrities. And I watched them play tennis. And I had a good evening tonight. I was working and I didn't get home yet, so I'm just on my way home right now. A couple of people riding bikes. I was going to get a U-bike and take it home, but I forgot to check and I'm already halfway home now. So it doesn't really matter. I live close. Taipei is a great city. Sometimes I wonder if I'll make it here the whole time. It's an expensive city if you're not working, and I'm the person who knows that the most because I've put myself into it by living in a tiny little one-bedroom place. And I quit my big job. I used to make like $2,000 a month working at a university, but it started to be like less than $2,000, and then it was like a lot less. And then sometimes questionably like barely $1,000. I was like, a university lecturer making this kind of money? So I had to walk away when I had the chance. And I have. And now I'm on my own. I should probably take these out of my ear. I can't hear what's going on. Something's going on. All right, guys. Well, you can ask me some questions. I want to keep walking, though. So I'm going to finish this beer first because it's kind of... I have a phone in my hand right now, This is the beautiful, beautiful Taipei Arena. I love this structure. And I'm going to finish this beer. It's only got a small sip left, I think. So here I go. All right, and then I'm going to litter and leave the beer in the middle of the thing. And I'm going to keep walking. And you can probably contact me. Oh, look, there's a dumpster. Let me just throw that in the dumpster. Sorry. Yeah, why not? If I have the opportunity to throw it away. But usually there's no dumpster around, so I don't really have the chance to do that. There you go. Consider it disposed of. Well, I got 2 viewers, and I thank you for that. No questions. I have no idea who's watching me. One of y'all gave me a thumbs up. I can say thank you to that. But honestly, I kind of feel weird when people are just sitting there looking at me while I'm talking and I don't say anything. I mean, when they don't say anything. Oh, look at that. A nice, beautiful woman walking down the road across the street over there. Yeah, it's a really amazing, you know, if you want to know a secret, thank you for the second thumbs up. I saw it, and I thank you for that. So I'm going to give you a reward. I'm going to tell you that, here's my secret. In the middle of the night, I'm going to tell you that Taipei does have an abundance of really beautiful women walking around, like at all hours of the night. I can't really, you can't really see that, can you? Way over there. There you go. Over there by the edge. She can, yeah, you can barely see her, but she's like wearing a skirt, and it's just like, wow. You wouldn't see that in Los Angeles, would you? I do have a microphone here. If you want to hear me clearly, just tell me, and I'll turn the camera around so I don't have to talk and look into the camera at the same time. So this is Nanjing Road. Pretty bright, right? Here's a parking garage. This light that's hitting my face right now is from a sign that's selling parking spots. Thank you for, oh, there we go. Thank you. You told me it's 2:56 a.m. Yes, I'm well aware. 4 C's, 1 family. 4 C's, 1 family, I am well aware of the time. I do thank you for pointing that out to me, though. I mean, it's always important. I know, and I'm going home. I'm on my way home, and I don't have work tomorrow, so we're safe. As far as the time goes, I was just with my new boss. Thank God. Let's hope that this relationship turns into something good and works out. I'll go slow. 24,000 kilometers away from me? Is that what you're saying? Let me think about that one. 24,000 kilometers away. Are you in the UK? Are you in the United Kingdom? I think that might be a safe bet, because the United Kingdom is, well, let's just say that I'm 8,000 away. Hello. New Taipei City, what? 24 what? 24K? What does that mean, 24K? Thank you, Joey. Welcome to my video. And thank you in advance for the thumbs up you're about to give me. 24,000 what? I'm so confused. Okay, I'm gonna cross the street while I have the opportunity. Oh, I better hurry. Oh, I see what you're saying. 24 kilometers. Well, that's a different story, isn't it? 24 kilometers. I don't know. That could be anywhere. 24 kilometers could be south or north or east or west. You're not going to get very far west of here, 24 kilometers. You're going to hit the ocean, I think. So you must be talking south. You must be talking like Taoyuan. 24 kilometers. 24 kilometers, I have no idea. But maybe you'll tell me someday. Or I'll have to do some triangulation. Yeah, 桃园哦。你会讲国语吗？我刚刚讲好多国语。Thank you for the thumbs up. 我真的已经讲过好多国语哦。哎呦，我的中文好累哦，我不想讲国语。I don't think I want to speak any more Chinese tonight. I know it's already after midnight. And what I should say is, 我是美国人，哈。Yeah, well, I figured you were not Taiwanese. All right, well, thank you for viewing me from so far south. It's such an early hour in the morning. I'm very, very thankful for my audience, and I did collect $500 from last month's YouTube videos. However, this month has fallen, and I will not be receiving another $500 anytime soon. I'm trying to come up with some new ways to give you the content that people want to see, and I might do a different type of video very soon. But it's been tough because I've been so busy with some other stuff. And having recently gotten, ouch, fired. What did you say? Yeah, this is brand new news for most of my audience. I got fired. I had a part-time job that was giving me about $4,000 a week. And suddenly, boom, they canceled it. I took personally offense. Oh, here's a chicken place. I should probably turn the camera around because I really think it's better. Oh, hello, number 5. Viewer number 5. Well, we were talking about ancient stuff earlier. I don't know if you're here because of the ancient civilization. However, those videos, I've kind of tapped out on the information. So YouTube canceled your other account. What happened? Hold on, let me read that. It says here, so YouTube canceled my other account, exercising my First Amendment right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds perfect. They do that. Especially if it had to do with any news items, because that's a real issue, isn't it? That's a real issue. That's the reason why I'm not sure. Like, I did a little news story and immediately it was demonetized. And I did appeal it, and it got undemonetized. So you should appeal it if you can. But at the same time, I don't want to be fighting with YouTube over the type of stories I do all the time. So I'm kind of looking into different types of stories, and you got to be really careful with your keywords, depending on your audience. If you've got an audience that is willing to just tune in and listen to you talk about whatever you want, wow, it's bright, huh? This is perfect right here. How do you do? This is perfect. No, life is good. We should talk about the philosophy that we should be following in our lives. All this ancient civilization isn't going to help our lives get better. So you got to focus on that on the side, bros. Okay, so here's my favorite street for Family Mart, 7-Eleven. Kind of getting hungry again, but I just ate, so I shouldn't eat more. But I have to be honest, I can eat a lot. In fact, I should probably set up a freaking PayPal account so you guys can send me money for food because I'm getting hungry. Kind of hungry right now. Yeah, I'm getting kind of hungry. And I do want to talk about ancient civilizations more. I really do. This is 7-Eleven. Have you ever heard of it? The Kleenex. See that puppy? When I see that puppy, it makes me want to wipe my ass. That's just me. That's just me. Why is what recommended? Well, I'll tell you what, oh yeah, yeah. And I assume that you're Dave, oh yeah. It's because I'm from freaking Taiwan, man. 20 years in Taiwan. Why is it recommended? Because I'm live. Oh, I would love to have a BLT right now. You put real mayonnaise on that? I'll tell you what, if you had real mayonnaise, like you just made that shit at home, I would fly back home just for a bite of that BLT. That's guaranteed. That's not a lie. That's 100% real. Look at this. What's that? Oh, yeah. What is this all about? Oh, yeah. This is about ancient civilizations, my friend. This is about where you came from and the reality of where you came from. It depends. Hey, if you want to listen to the mainstream narrative, go ahead. However, I'm here to enlighten you on where you possibly could have come from. That's me. That's the way I roll. No. MaxMart, what are you talking about? Look, Circle K is a US brand, but they started the OK. Here, it turned into OK, and that's Circle K. Circle K and OK are related. 7-Eleven and Circle K are not related. And Max, I never heard of that, so I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so you're talking about something that happened in Canada then. Yeah, I understand. OK Mart, we have more than 3 convenience stores, and OK Mart is one of them. I kind of wish that I logged off and gotten my snack, but it's so late right now, I should just get home and go to sleep. So that's what I'm doing. But I'm going to slow it down because I'm getting closer to home, and I definitely want to follow up on this conversation. Well, I'm not in China, I'm in Taiwan. Yeah, and that's a good question, but I bet you there's some guy and by the way, the first thing I said in this video was we have our man down on the ground in Richat Structure right now. He's down on the ground and we're going to hear all about it. So I've been trying to send messages to remind him of what to look at, and I'm not that into it these days, you know. You kind of like fall out of the feeling. You don't really feel like going crazy about these things because you wonder to yourself, how does this affect my life right now? But I'll tell you what, Michelle Chen is into it, and she gave me those canals, and if you watch that last video of mine with the canals, you'll probably see that we're going to see slowly that there are pre-existing canals going through the Sahara Desert, especially around the Richat Structure. I think it's pretty cool, but at the same time, I'm worried. I don't know. I think that it's right there out in the open. It's so easy to see right now that we can just put our finger right on it. From the Google Maps alone, we can point out structures that exist that prove ancient civilizations. Tongyi is like the government Fa Piao. Okay, I just missed a message. Hold on. Tongyi. What do you mean, Tongyi? Well, Joey, I'm going to try to do a couple more, but it's really difficult for me because I'm sitting here in the middle of Taiwan. I've already kind of spent everything I've got on it. I do have a couple more ideas, and every time I do anything that kind of strays, they get 0 views. Nobody wants to see that. Like even the freaking Sphinx. I've done like 2 videos on the Sphinx, and each one got like 300 views each. And it took me like 8 hours to do one of those videos. So it's not like I'm just sitting there and spitting out these junk videos. It is true, the last one was pretty quick, and I'm trying to come up with a newer way to get these done. But at the same time, I don't know, you know, sometimes I just don't feel like I'm the best person to do these kind of videos. And I'm kind of spent with the information I've got. So I can't wait for this new information and what kind of information comes from it. We're going to be beholden to his channel. And I did chat with him, and I told him some of the things that I thought he should look at. But honestly, it might even be very difficult for him to get up there in that area. So it's going to be true that when he gets there, the first few pictures are going to be important, but after that, by the way, I'm getting totally wet right now. It's raining. How do I look? No, I really do care about this topic. And by the way, if you really want to know where I got into this, you have to say the polygonal stone walls that I saw in so many. By the way, thanks for that thumbs up. I noticed it. I see that you gave me a thumbs up just now. Thank you so much. Anything polygonal, anything megalithic polygonal stone walls turn me on. And I always wondered Even when I was a kid, I wondered how my coconut, yes, the coconut, gotta protect it. But even more important than that, there's megalithic stone walls and how they relate to our existence. It's just so important. It's been ignored for so long. The pyramids themselves are great examples of megalithic structures that just defy all known where the hell that came from. But then beyond that, there's certain things like, to be honest, the Mexican pyramids, no, those aren't really megalithic enough, except for the bottom layer, which I was inside when I was a kid. I laid inside and the dragon, the Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent. I was inside the mouth. Now it's roped off. You can't get in there. But at the same time, everything above those pyramids, they just don't seem megalithic enough for me. Am I saying they're not relevant? No, I'm not saying that at all. But I do believe that they're not as impressive as, say, the pyramids, number one. And when I say the pyramids, you know I mean the ones in Egypt. And I'm talking about the main big one. And then, of course, what's going on in Peru. Another example of really important stuff. I'm sorry, I'm looking and seeing if I know somebody up there. I feel like I know that person. I do know that person. Okay, guys, look, I've been talking for long enough. All right, I've been talking for long enough, and I definitely got to get off this thing. I got to go talk to my friend now. So I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be staying up. Have a nice evening. Give me a message down below. I look forward to it. I'm going to find out what's going on this